Now don't get lost on your way down the rabbit hole. I was fucked up living my life, still don't know where to go. I might die once, fuck it, I might die twice. I'ma get it right, bitch, I'ma get it right. They ain't stupid, they still go dumb, that's why I don't do this shit for fun. I'ma put it on my life, but don't you mistake me for that one. So how do I prove it now? The fuck you mean it ain't raw? A rogue nation style, that's how it go, or nothing at all. I'm ripping up, flipping the script, there's something way more than I promise you did. I've never been coming to grips, reality flips, I'm then to did. I'm back alive and I'm tripping, continue my mission, so say it's a given. The only way I'm gonna finish, a zombie is walking, I'm minding my business. Down the rabbit hole we go, down the rabbit hole we go, down the rabbit hole we go, now don't get lost on your way down the rabbit hole. I was fucked up living my life, still don't know where to go. I might die once, fuck it, I might die twice. I'ma get it right, bitch, I'ma get it right. Keep my tinfoil hat on, in case they come for me. Cause I'm still falling down the rabbit hole. Down the rabbit hole we go.
Hello, good afternoon, Juggalos. How are you doing? Happy Hallowicked, and welcome to another episode of the Underground Pulse Podcast. I am your host, Gunner B, and I am here with NGS Full Life, Wally Wagner, the Wiener Waggler.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's who I am. Happy Halloween, my friend. Happy Hallowicked to everybody in the D-Town.
Yes.
What's going on? What's going on?
Hope y'all are staying safe out there. It is absolutely blizzarding outside here, so we are definitely not in the Halloween mood. I am probably going to put on a Christmas movie at some point just to kind of wash away the feeling. Unfortunately, it just does not feel like Halloween here today, so it just feels like my Halloween was yesterday. Whatever.
Boo. We had a bunch of rain and shit, but luckily it was warm enough, and it was raining like a bitch down here. And Cat was like, "Hey, at least it ain't snowing."
Yeah, dude. That rain, I think came our way and turned into motherfucking snow, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah. 72 degrees where you're at. Wow, you lucky son of a bitch. Nah, yeah. Here it's all yeah, it's pretty fucked. I'm gonna set the tone right now with some spooky ambiance. Because
Tis the season.
Tis the season to be
It's
scary.
the most horrible time of the year.
Hey, and my fucking heat isn't turned on yet, so I'm in here freezing my fucking balls off.
No. Oh no. Fuck that.
I'll be fine tomorrow. I don't want my heat turned on because it'll be fine tomorrow. It's supposed to be a lot better. It's supposed to be a lot better. If it stays cold tomorrow, I'll get my heat turned on. But it's just I have to have the city come in, turn it on, and then if it gets really hot out again, they don't like coming in and turning it off because I'm on steam heat and shit. So
got you.
It's
like
just a bunch of
radiators and all that.
Yeah, it's a bunch of extra fucking work, and then like my house stays hot for a few days afterwards. So it's just like, yeah, there's no point. And like, because last year I turned it on like during like the first cold day and like the first like snow, and it like got to like 75 degrees like a few days later or whatever, and I was sweating balls, dude. Sweating balls. So I had to like throw my air conditioner back up in here. It was crazy. It was stupid.
I lived in a co-op a few years ago, and it had a radiator in it that got so fucking hot. But in the winter, it was fantastic. Like I could totally just like pop my window open and just be like smoking, and just be fine. I'm like, this is good. This is great.
Yeah, no. It gets hot up in here during the winter and shit. But like it stays hot. It stays toasty. Like, you know what I mean? I never get up into my place and I'm like, damn, I'm cold as fuck. Ever. Like, so
Well,
I'd
so what
say
do you
that's-
got? What do you got planned for this Halloween evening for the day?
Well,
For what's happening?
I would like to think trick or treating with Paige and her kid, but if it's like continuing the blizzard like this, I don't know.
Yeah.
They said it was supposed to stop at 11. That was an hour ago.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Is
I don't
is I was talking to Kat about this morning because trick or treating that happens like during the day these days, right?
I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't fucking know. Kat said it happens at some. I'm thinking about now. I'm like, wouldn't they be in school?
Her kids, like, I'm obviously not going to say how old her.
No,
kid is,
yeah.
But like, it's not a concern to us at this point. Like, we're like when the sun starts going down is usually around when we stop trick or treating. It maybe a little bit after dark, you know.
Word.
So not too long.
It made me think because I remember when I was trick or treating as a kid, like,
bro, I was out there, bitch, till fucking like 10:45, 11 p.m., dude.
It was always like a nighttime event. Like,
yeah.
You didn't go trick or treating until it was dark out.
As long as the porch lights were on, they were still serving candy.
Yeah, absolutely. And I used to go out with my parents, and then when you're a teenager, like, you stop and you go like with friends or some shit, but always in the darks. It wasn't until I was an adult and they started being like, yeah, trick or treating's at like 4 to 6 or whatever. I'm like, what the hell?
Trunk or treat bullshit or whatever the fuck it is.
What's that again? Is that where just
that's like
I never understood that.
I don't know what the fuck trunk or treat is. Isn't that like business shit or whatever the fuck? Like,
I'm be 100% with you. Every time I heard trunk or treat, I imagined like people just filled their trunks with candy bars and then like would just pop it and like you could come by. Like it was a variation of the trick or treat candy bowl. But it was like your whole trunk was full of fucking candy. Yeah. I'm like, hell yeah, that sounds awesome.
I don't know what.
I don't know what the real thing is though. I like my version better.
Let us know in the chat if you know what this trunk or treat is. I've seen it's like killed Halloween now because they do trunk or treat like the day before or like the weekend of or some shit, and like a lot of these people like do that. And then they're like, okay, well, what? Like, we already gave out all this candy on that day. Why would we go about doing it again on Halloween?
Fuck that. But you can't never kill Halloween.
Dude, it's sad. My grandma counts her trick-or-treaters at her place, right, every year. And it used to be because the people across the street, like, would decorate their shit every single year. And it used to be, like, they'd have, like, big-ass, like, what up, brother?
What up, dog?
What up? They had that's fucked up. Stealer of children's candy. Hey man, you might want to change that. They might get you for something on that, dude.
What happened?
Stealer of children's candy. You might want to.
The thief.
Anyway, what was I saying? But my grandma used to count her trick or treaters. However many people she used to have, whatever. It used to be like 50, 60 trick-or-treaters. Now it's like she'll be lucky if she gets 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's all like they all go trick-or-treating at like, what is it? The YMCA with all these big lines of all this stuff, and they get full-ass candy bars and like whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
it's like,
I remember whenever I heard people being like, "Yeah, we went to the mall and trick or treated."
And there's like a main road in our town that does trick or treating or whatever the fuck, and that's completely took over everything in my grandma's hometown. So she don't get no trick or treaters no more.
Fuck.
We have like a Halloween, but we have a really big.
Change that name, Cash. Change that name.
Stealer of children's candy.
Yeah, dude. The fuck.
Happy Halloween, Cash.
What up, dog?
Oh, Gunner, can I tell you something funny? I just so I have some airheads here.
Oh yeah.
That I was helped to be procured at a recent show.
Yes.
In an illegal state. But let me tell you the funniest shit. I got to my car. This is like right after I got done talking to you and we pieced out.
Yeah.
I'm in my car and I'm looking at this bag. Sorry, I'm clipping. I'm looking at this
No,
bag,
you're
right?
good. Turn it back up.
I'm looking at the bag and I see the little like
Turn
ridges
it back up.
on the edge here, right?
Yeah.
The little like this part, the little part that like that. You see the little gap there? I'm pulling on it. I'm tugging on the bitch, and I'm like,
Bro, why
isn't
are
this
you
thing
tearing at the
fucking-"
bag?
Because I was high and tired off of an ICP, and then I popped the opening, and I was like, oh wait, but look, I ripped like
Oh,
I ripped
dude,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
big
My
chunk of
Devil's
the
Night
bag.
is this the way this one's built is kind of not the best. So it was very easily tearable, and I accidentally teared this. So I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I fucked mine up too though, because I was out
What
of it.
up,
And I was
Faded?
like, why isn't this thing opening? And then I started ripping it. I was like, this doesn't feel right. I thought I saw the dude pop it open. Shit, that was a good show though. We'll talk about that in a minute. Cash, what do you got going on for Halloween?
I am waiting for my kids to get out of school right now. I got like an hour. And then I got to get them suited up in their costumes and shit. One of them's going to be a fucking ninja and the other one's Flash.
Hell yeah.
Like, he's got the fucking... Hold on, I'll show you.
Are you gonna put it on?
No, not.
I remember I was a ninja once when I trick-or-treated. I looked like Scorpion.
I was always like a Power Ranger. I used to be a clown when I was way young. Like one of my first costumes was a clown.
Hell yeah.
The little fucking backpack thing.
Oh shit.
Fucking little slots.
Yeah, that's tight.
Shit.
Oh,
that's so cool.
He bowed it, dude.
How much to get Cash to put that on right now?
The ninja suit.
How much to get Cash to put that on stream?
I'm gonna let him open it. Like I'm gonna cut the zip ties with him and stuff.
I know.
I wish I could, dog.
Done. Bring it to the gathering.
Put on the fucking ninja suit, bro. I want to be fucking.
Bring it to the gathering, and when you boof the pepper, be wearing that.
The ninja suit. the 5'6" fucking ninja suit.
Yeah,
that would be kind of dope if we all got ninja suits for the gathering, though.
Like,
I'm about to hit up that Spirit Halloween, and when all the deals hit everybody tomorrow, you know, when all the candy and costumes are like reduced now, and they gotta sell all their shit. I'm gonna find a good ass ninja outfit. That'd be fun to walk around in the gathering like that. Or maybe not. Are ninjas allowed at the gathering anymore? Are people cool with that or no?
I'm gonna ninja.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
I'm walk around twizzling, getting my ass kicked everywhere. Fuck it.
Yeah, you just have to write the word "twisted" on your
on the headband
on your headband. Yes.
Hell yeah. Just put magic on you somewhere.
Oh, done. Yo, what about Mastermind being at Fright Fest? Not last night, but the night before.
Of Nodus?
Yeah.
That's pretty fresh. He was at Fright Fest?
Yeah, he performed.
He played.
Okay. Fuck yeah, that's tight.
Yeah.
Man, I one of these days I'm gonna get my ass over there for Halloween to see all the shit they got going on.
It'd be so much easier for me to go to like a Fright Fest or some shit like that than
this is what I heard, dog. I heard anybody who fucking missed Fright Fest missed the fuck out.
Sounds like it, yo.
That's what I heard. I heard the fucking shows were badass. Like they put on good shows.
Hey, but you cannot say I watched a little bit of some recaps of JCW from last night, and I kind of saw what was going on. JBL showed up in JCW last night.
Like
John Bradshaw Layfield from the
with the fucking horns on the front of it.
Yeah. JBL, the guy who beat Eddie Guerrero for the title, he showed up in JCW last night. Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder if he considers it beating Eddie Guerrero because he kind of like he was trying to fucking get the ref to hurry the fuck up so they could get him out of the ring.
You do know wrestling's a work, right?
Huh?
You do know wrestling is a work, right? Yes.
I'll say that.
That was when he had that.
I'll say that.
What up, BTV? Whoop whoop.
That was when he had that heart attack, bro. Eddie Guerrero?
No, it wasn't.
He had the heart attack in the ring with JBL, didn't he?
Well, that was the storyline, bro.
Was it the storyline or was that him actually having the fucking heart attack, dog?
Brother, that was a storyline, Cash.
The lines are blurred, my friend.
And we gotta watch wrestling now. I would love to take you through that time period of wrestling because the lines
I was alive for it, dog.
I know the lines are so blurred and blurry and stuff. Like
maybe I was a fucking little kid and it kind of seemed more real than any of it actually was.
Dude, that's the best time to look back on, man.
Don't you fucking tell me wrestling's fake, Gunner. No,
I never said it was fake. You're the one saying it's fake. Anyway,
I'm gonna keep it so real. I had no idea what you meant when you said JBL showed up. I was like, why do I know JBL? What is that? And I was like the speakers. They had JBL speakers.
Did you ever watch wrestling like Attitude Era?
I didn't come up with it, unfortunately. I peripherally saw wrestling. I kind of liked it, but I wasn't really like a watching shit.
You probably saw the APA. You probably did see APA. Like
I know my mom took me to a wrestling show once, and ICP might have actually been at it in the 90s. And shit.
If you peripherally saw wrestling, the APA was a big enough household name where they were like the kind of like the group Steve Austin. I'd put them as that. Yeah, they were just the poker card players who like you hired them to kick your opponent's ass. And whatever.
I remember when Stone Cold was popular was when I was aware of wrestling as a child.
Yeah. So it was adjacent to that time when Bradshaw and Farouk were doing their APA gimmick, and then Bradshaw splintered off and did his own thing with the conservative aristocrat in the early 2004 oil salesman, you know what I mean, stocks and bonds guy. The terrible asshole, absolutely terrible asshole, but that's what makes a good wrestling gimmick, you know what I mean? And very, very rarely in wrestling you see a political person take themselves to that level, and it's kind of refreshing to see somebody recognize themselves as being an asshole. I don't know.
It sounds like a good heel right there.
Yes, it does. It does.
You seen any good horror movies this month?
No. Been watching Lost.
The fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck?
I mean, to combine those, instead of watching horror movies this month, you've been watching Lost?
Yeah.
Why? Why Lost?
Have you ever seen Lost?
Yeah, I saw Lost. Have you never seen Lost?
No, this is my first time watching it.
I swear I remember hearing you say that at the show. I was like, did this motherfucker just say he never saw Lost?
Never saw Lost, dude.
I never saw the whole thing, but I saw some of it when it was like
man,
on
I'm on season 2, episode 19 right now. I think they just found that my fiance already told me it's Godwin or whatever the fuck, Goodwin. He claimed to be Henry Gale, and then Saeed interrogated him and shit and like beat the fuck out of him and found the dude's balloon and dug up his wife's grave and found it was actually a dude in there or whatever. And yeah, so we're still trying to figure out what's going on with the doomsday clock that they have to hit every 108 minutes.
Oh yeah, the fucking bunker.
Yeah,
with the buttons. Yeah,
yeah. No,
I remember when that was on TV.
Yeah,
I started tuning out around.
What? No, man, that's probably the best part of the show right now.
Let me tell you though, I was in high school. I didn't really like. I was into ICP. That was what dominated ICP and comic books. That was like dominating my mind at the time. I was done with Lost.
John Locke, dude. John Locke, that dude who could walk all of a sudden. Once he came to the island,
he was going for a walkabout in the outback.
Yeah,
I remember. Cash, have you seen any horror movies this month? No.
The Curse. I want to say it was called The Curse.
The Curse? Was it
I turned it off, dog. I turned it off like fucking a minute and a half into it, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it started doing like these weird fucking like chants and fucking Latin and shit, and I was like, yep, nope.
Oh, it's too scary for Cash.
Nope.
Damn.
I don't know what they're saying, you know what I mean? So I'm like,
I watched as of this morning, I've watched 26 horror movies this month.
Hey,
I've been putting in that work.
What was the worst one you watched?
Oh gosh. Oh, the worst one I watched. Ooh, there was a couple ones that weren't fucking good.
You don't
That one
say.
you posted about fucking, I think it was like yesterday or the day before.
Oh, Salem's Lot. Yeah.
The new
That
one or
sucked.
whatever?
Yeah, man. I was so disappointed by
Wait, which
that.
one?
Like,
Which one?
Salem's Lot.
Which one? Which Salem's Lot? Like, was it the TV series, the movie?
Oh, the new one that just came out.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, on HBO Max. Yeah, man. They did the bare minimum when it came to the plot. Like they took like the biggest plot beats and was just like, okay, I guess we have to do this, and like every actor made it seem like it was such a chore. It's like I gotta make a cross. We gotta go to the church. Like we have to do this part now. Now we gotta do this part. When like the beauty of that book is because it's a small town that gets taken over by vampires. Like there's all these little like small towns have relationships with people. There's all these little like gossip and shit that goes around the village and shit. Well, like all these people start getting fucked up by the vampires, and it's like the town crumbles, and it's got all that Stephen King good old how he characterizes people and shit. It's hard to translate that to screen sometimes, but
it's absolutely almost impossible. I think it's been done correctly maybe 3 times, 4 times.
Yeah, man. And it's like you have to take like, because like the beauty in books obviously is like how descriptive you can get, and you can like write people's thoughts and intentions and all this like stuff that you can expand upon and think about. But with movies, you can't just have a narrator being like, and he felt scared the whole time, and this is what he felt about this, and it made him think this. And it's like you have to convey that visually and with tact, and adaptations don't do the best. The 2 of the best book to movie adaptations I've ever seen are Rosemary's Baby and The Exorcist, because I just finished reading The Exorcist this year, and I read Rosemary's Baby a few years ago. It is damn near like page to screen. And I think the strength of that is because the writing was so good when it came to like dialogue, and like it set up things for you. Like it's all there. You just have to learn how to read it and interpret it the best way. I'm going on a thing. Salem's Lot sucked.
You're good.
Salem's Lot I didn't enjoy. Another one I didn't like was another vampire kind of one. It was called Martin, directed by George Romero, who did Night of the Living Dead. It's about this like young man who thinks he's a vampire. Like he's not actually like the sun doesn't kill him. He's not a vampire, but he like drugs people and like cuts them open and drinks their blood and shit. It's like a pathology thing that he has. It had some good moments to it, but overall I just didn't enjoy it a ton. I'll see if there was like 1 or 2 other ones that I didn't jive with.
I know some people looking into that shit in Dallas.
I actually watched some decent movies this year. I think a bunch of them were rewatches because I was trying to just like fill my quota of like movies for the whole year. But it was fun to see like Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the theater with my dad. I fucking the best movies I saw. Let's talk about that. I enjoyed Terrifier 3. I know people, which is so weird, people are bandwagon, like kind of hating it just because they're trying to sound like, oh, I'm sick of seeing Art the Clown. It's like, yeah, I get it. He's everywhere.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I've been hating on Terrifier. Hold on a second.
Why though?
Hold on.
I'm giving into it. I'm loving it.
Look at the subtitle under my name, and that will tell you exactly why.
Hater of the year, huh?
I was hating on Terrifier before it was cool to hate on Terrifier. I'm not into gore porn, dude. It's not my thing, dude. The only gore porn I'm like into is like Evil Dead. Like that's the only type of shit that I really.
So yeah, but that can be over the top and
it's cheesy, it's corny, but that's as far as I can go, man. Like it's just something about like shit acting that takes me out of a movie, dude. Like,
okay, see, that's different. That is different than gore, because you said gore first of all. Now you're saying it's the shit acting.
Well, it's the gore porn with the terrible acting, bro. Okay,
sure.
So I can take somebody's leg getting cut off vilely for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, as long as you're giving me a story prior to that, why I'm supposed to be feeling why this person's leg is being cut off. You know what I mean? And it's not just some fucking chick being hung naked in half and then split down the middle.
Pretty fucking brutal. Yeah.
For the fucking
Listen,
shits and giggles.
The first one has little to no plot other than like survive Art the Clown. And I get that. Okay. I get that. It's just a bare bones slasher.
DJ Snickers said fucking Fonzie was in it, right? And I was like, fucking Henry Winkler?
Henry Winkler was in Scream.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
I was gonna watch that last night, bro. And
he was in Barry. He's incredible in Barry. Sorry, I'm gonna get my people are writing. I'm gonna get my dad glasses on here. Fozzie. I thought you said Fonzie. My bad.
I thought
Fozzie. Chris Jericho.
He said Chris Jericho. Yeah, he was in the new one, I think.
Oh my God, what a terrible actor! I bet.
He didn't need to do a lot of acting, you know. He just needed to die.
Dog. He plays one character in two different tones. You know what I mean? Like either he's talking nice to people or he's being a fucking piece of shit. Either way, it's the same guy, just a different tone.
Yeah, so like they try to inject a little bit of plot into the second and third one, which I do kind of enjoy, like, because it's like, oh, it adds to the intrigue of like what Art the Clown is or what he's doing and all this shit. I think I honestly just love it for Art the Clown because like I enjoy a good slasher here and there. I was hesitant at first to be like, oh, should he be in the slasher pantheon with all these fucking dudes? I'm like, yeah, he's earned his spot. He's charmed me. That little clown. I enjoy it.
Mr. Art's got a contagious smile.
I know. I'm just so charmed by that. The acting and like the slapstick of him and his like the way he like smiles and points, and I love it. It's a fucking clown. Why are people hating on this? Look at him. Look at this little mischievous bastard. Is it? What is that?
We were juggalos.
Yeah, I thought we were juggalos. We're supposed to like this shit. Yeah, like he's more of a juggalo than Pennywise.
So I saw in the fucking museum yesterday, somebody posted a jersey, a Terrifier 2 jersey. And then they were like, and then I noticed a tag that looked super familiar to me, and they fucking took a picture of it. And it's a fucking M&E store tag.
Yeah.
Right? It's a fucking Astronomicon fucking Terrifier jersey.
Yeah, man. There's like an exclusive and shit. I need to go to Astronomicon. I fucking would love that, dude. I'm such a nerd. Like I was so upset I didn't go the year when Kevin Smith was there and like all the View Askew people, the fucking Terrifiers there, Chop Top's usually there. Like I need to see these people.
Yeah, I want to say that a lot of those fucking people go every year also, dog. So like I'm pretty sure Kevin was there again this year.
Yeah, right? Like that's so cool to me because I've always like been a fan of like Clerks and Jay and Silent Bob and shit, and like the as I got older, like my two favorite things started to mix. I was like, wait a minute, there's a 6 degrees of separation between fucking Kevin Smith and Juggalos, and there's connections I find more and more every day. You know what I'm saying? Tell him, Steve Dave, what up, Jimmy the Hair Guy? Shout out. He's not here, but I love you.
What up, pussy?
I looked over at the fucking chat.
Dog, they killed, like, the opening to Terrifier 3 is pretty badass. They just straight up murder a whole family. I loved it. I was sitting in that theater the whole time just laughing throughout the movie. People around me weren't. It was great.
The people around me weren't.
Yeah, man. I was just like geeking. It was a fun time. But I will say the best movie I think I saw this month, horror-wise, let me just double check because I'm pretty sure about this. And I'm not. This isn't me just like bandwagoning, like, because everybody's saying this. This is true. One of the best movies that came out this month, nay, the year, The Substance. The fucking Substance. It was fantastic. Yeah. It was a body horror.
What's it on?
I don't know if it's on anything yet. I think it's coming to Mubi, which I think is like a subscription for like just movies and stuff, like a film thing. Yeah, it's still in the theaters. If you can see it in the theater, I think that's the best way to see it, because it's just it's dope. Like this old
91% fresh.
Yeah, this Glenn Close plays a old fitness. She's not super old, but she just turned 50. Or no, Demi Moore, not Glenn Close. Demi Moore.
It's set to be available on Mubi today.
Oh, go watch it. Go watch it, people.
Available on Mubi.
It is worth the watch. The body horror in this
or
is
Amazon Prime Video premium subscription as well. So if you got a premium subscription, you can watch that. So.
There's a lot of butts in it. If you like butts, it's sometimes it's one of those movies where it makes you like dislike the fact that you have a body and skin, and like it just makes having one seem very uncomfortable. And the ending is over the top. It's fantastic. It's 2 hours and change, I think, but it didn't even feel it. It was a breeze. I fucking loved The Substance. The best movie I saw all month. Check it out.
What up,
The Substance. Wally Wagner, the Wiener Waggler, gives it 5 waggles out of 5. 5 wieners out of 5.
Did you see the movie Smile?
Yes, I did see the first. You know, I actually want to see the second one.
I do. I would like to see the second one as well.
Yeah, that trailer looks pretty badass. It seems like they ratcheted up the like fucked up illusions and things that they make you see, and I like that. And there's Jack Nicholson's son is in it.
Yes. Yeah.
And that, hey man, Jack Nicholson can smile like a motherfucker, and his son has like the same face as him, and it's like, oh shit, this is great. He's gonna be creepy as fuck in that movie. I kind of like I don't know, like the film nerd in me geeks out when like certain actors like their kid keeps like continuing on. It's kind of cool. Like Brad Dourif, the guy who is Chucky, like his daughter, I think is like in the Chucky movies now, and like she's like a villain and shit, and it's awesome. Jack Nicholson's son is doing shit, it looks like. Who's the other? Kurt Russell's son. He was in this movie called Overlord a few years ago with like all these like, I think it's like a Nazi zombie type war movie, but it's pretty good. Like cliche plot sounding, but like actually it was a fucking dope movie. And Kurt Russell's son was dope in that. It's just like, oh, cool. We're getting like a second come around with these actors and shit.
I have not seen the movie The Sadness Cheeseburger.
I've heard of that one. Yeah, it sounded like it was fucked up. That's an over the top one. I think it's Korean.
Stars Beyond Zoon. A young couple attempting to reunite amidst a viral pandemic that turns people into homicidal sadists.
Yeah. It goes over the top. They're like saying all sorts of fucked up shit and like over the top hurting people, and it's kind of like 28 Days Later, but they can talk still, and like, you know, because it's like they get all mad in that movie, but in this one they get like ultra fucked up and mean, and they're like, I'll fucking kill your family and then fuck their bodies, or so. Like I can't remember. I just saw a couple videos on it, but it sounded like some shit. And I don't know if it's Korean. I just know Korea puts out a ton of good horror movies, and they've done some good ones lately. So, but I don't remember where it's from specifically. I did watch a good fucked up Japanese horror movie from like 2001 called The Curse. Or no, not The Curse. I got that. You made me think of that because there's one that I heard of called The Curse. It's a Japanese one though.
Look that movie up really quick, Gunner.
This
The
one
Curse?
Curse?
Curse.
Go look up what he's talking about because I want to see about this. The one I saw though was called Pulse from 2001. That was a good one.
No Roy or some shit like that. It's a Japanese movie.
Oh no, that's the one you're telling. Yeah.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
Shit.
I fucking made it like 2 minutes into that bitch.
Okay. Yeah, that's one I heard about. I've heard about this show though too, actually, with Nathan Fielder.
Noroi in front of The Curse.
Yeah.
What?
Noroi. Yeah. Yes, I saw a thing about horror movies, and it was talking about this movie in particular, and I was like, this seems super fucked up, and I've been meaning to check it out.
Bro, it is.
You cut out real quick.
I started feeling the bacon. You feel me? Like, I don't know how it's presented. Like the bacon was fucking sizzling on my skin, homie, and I was like, "Oh,
damn.
nah, hell no, bro, fucking Latin."
No. Pulse. I remember the movie Pulse. Yes, back in the day. Are we talking the first movie Pulse?
We're talking. Well, see, I'm talking the Japanese one.
Okay.
From 2001, I think, or 2. Yeah, 2001. There was an American remake in 2006 that
I remember seeing that one.
Yeah, and I don't think I saw that one.
And then the sequel sucked balls. I was okay.
They made sequels to it? That's crazy. Yeah. No, the 2001 one is a very depressing, sad movie, and it's incredibly bleak. Hell yeah, the sound design in this movie was terrifying. Like the way they use the score, like they have like stringed instruments, like it'll be all this tense music, and then it'll cut to something, and then all the sound will just drop out, and then it just leaves you with this like feeling of like, Jesus Christ, did I just see that? Like it was fucking great, man. Very bleak.
I got a scary movie for y'all. The Room. Have you ever seen this shit?
I don't want to say everything. I know about The Room, definitely. I haven't seen it all the way because I started watching it and I couldn't get over
had to shut it off, dude.
Me too. I was like, this is. I didn't even get to the good shit, like the Oh Hi Mark stuff. Like I know about it. I know all about The Room, but like I never even got to that shit because it was just so bad in the first like 15 minutes or whatever. I'm like, I can't even sit through this, dog. Like, not even for the bit. Like, this isn't worth it. Hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta be
shit. 2 hours long, dude. It's almost 2 hours long.
Wow, man.
It's scary. It's actually scary.
Fucking A.
All right. How about this? The Nun 2.
I haven't watched either one of them yet.
It was so bad. The Nun 2 was so bad, dude. I didn't see the first one, and I saw the second one. Maybe.
Have you guys seen Oculus?
I think I might have seen
I saw Oculus a while ago. Yes. Did you know that's a WWE film?
Yeah. So I went and fucking watched that in theaters, right? With the wife. And that was one of the best fucking horror movies I've seen in some years.
Oh!
It was really good.
Sorry, I know what he's talking about. And I have to say, I honestly love that movie.
It's The Drive, right?
No, it's called Locke.
Oh.
L-O-C-K-E. It's about Tom Hardy. He had like an affair with this chick, and she's about to give birth. So he's like, he just gets off work, and it's like either he goes left and drives to this lady, or he goes right and comes home. And the whole movie, the entire movie is set in the car, and him going back and forth between like different phone calls with his wife, the mistress, I'll just say for easy term, and like his boss with all this other stuff. Yes, it was arguably a very boring movie, but I enjoyed dialogue and shit like that. It's definitely like, it's like a drama. It is a drama. Maybe it's just because it was personal. At the time I saw that movie, I was going through a breakup from a very long relationship. So it definitely got me in a way where I was all like teary-eyed and shit. Right there, it said it right on the side. Yeah, that's the one. He's just in the car the whole fucking movie. So if you
look at all these uplifting reviews.
Yeah.
Nail-biting thrillers of the year.
I wouldn't call it a thriller. That's misleading. It's a drama.
Utterly breathtaking.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, like, hey, don't get me wrong. I can see, because I tried being like, oh, do you want to watch this with me with somebody? And they're like, fuck no. That sounds horrible. And I'm like, Yeah, I get you, but I like movies a lot, and I like Tom Hardy too. I think he can act his ass off. If you want to watch a dope, you've seen this one, homie. Put on yeah, hey, respect. I like Tom Hardy. Bronson. You want to watch an exciting movie with Tom Hardy in it?
The one about Charlie Bronson.
Yeah. The guy, the prisoner.
Really good movie.
You get to see his wiener waggling in that one too. I give both of those movies. Bronson, maybe I'll give like a 4.5 wiener waggles.
Y'all seen Saltburn yet?
No, I heard about it though.
Oh my fucking god, dude! Oh my god! I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but dude,
it's like rich people doing shit, isn't it?
No,
that's what it's like bad shit, right? Am I wrong?
No,
okay.
No. If you like seeing, it's an obsession movie. It's like super obsession. Like if you like seeing that type of shit where people take it like we're talking over the top here, go see Saltburn. You'll probably never watch it again, but you probably got to see it one time.
I'll give it a watch. Man, this like, there's so many like good movies and bad movies that I need to watch, like and mid-range movies. Like I love watching movies, man. That's why I watched like 26 of them.
Have you guys ever heard of Low? L-O?
Mm-mm.
It's a fucking... Fuck? It was a... It's like a... Yeah, exactly. Right there. That's it.
What is this?
Yeah. Watch it, dog. It's fucking... Yeah. The homegirl fucking... Shout-outs here, dog. Thank you, CC.
That looks entertaining.
Showed me this shit back in like 2010, 2011. It's a fucking... It's a killer movie, dog.
Oh, it's like this guy summoning a love demon. Yeah, falling in love with it. It looks like.
Yeah, it's a killer movie, dog.
Okay, I never heard of that. I'll have to check that out.
It looks entertaining. Huh. You know what else is a fucking really scary movie?
The new Venom?
Venom 2. Let there be carnage, dude.
That movie. I thought that movie sucked.
We're talking. Yeah, I know. We're talking. Dude, what? Why can't they make a good Venom movie? What is it gonna take?
There's like this channel I like to watch, Cosmonaut Variety Hour, and I haven't watched the video yet, but it's just titled "Please Stop Making Venom Movies." I'm like, yeah, please.
like it's not that hard of a formula to make it. Like they're scared to make him an R character. They're scared to make Venom an R-rated character, which he needs to be an R-rated character. He needs to be bloody. Remember the rumors about the first Venom being a horror movie?
Yeah,
I remember.
I remember when from that.
I remember when they said it was going to be PG-13, and everyone was like, "What the fuck? Like,
yeah.
What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And Venom is a, what's it called? It's called a symbiote, right?
Symbiote. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to watch that Penguin show. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm not as good as watching TV shows as I am as movies.
Oh my gosh, One Missed Call. Remember? Did you guys ever see that movie?
I heard about that movie.
Oh my god, it was so bad. I saw it in theaters, and I remember like I was like in my teens, and like it doesn't take much to get a teenager to think like a movie's like ooh edgy or scary. I remember coming out of that movie and being like, this is one of the worst movies I have ever fucking seen. And that takes a lot. And they're trying to get us to pay for it for $3.99 on YouTube. Wow.
So that just reminded me, like, because when I was watching the Salem's Lot movie, by the end of it, I was just like, all right, come on, wrap this shit up. Like, it was starting to annoy me. The last movie that kind of did that to me, where I literally was like rolling my eyes at the very end of it, was the Pet Sematary remake. So they need to stop fucking with Stephen King stories and just doing them in an ass
That
way.
hurts my feelings that the Pet Sematary remake fucking sucked, dude.
Dude, but I seriously was like, I was so upset. Like, that remake fucking was ass. It was like one of my favorite Stephen King books, and they just butchered it.
So I remember watching this when I was a kid, bro, but I don't remember the fucking plot of the movie. I want to say he ended up being like this crazy fuck who was like trying to kill her or some shit.
Robert Zemeckis.
I remember watching this. Yes, was theatrically I don't want to. I think I remember the spoiler of the movie.
You got Han Solo and Catwoman in this. Was it a good movie?
Yeah,
actually, from what I remember, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, because I mean, those are 3 names I would be like, okay, like Robert Zemeckis knows how to make a fucking movie.
What about the Sixth Sense? Senses.
Come on, you could.
Sorry.
I've never seen The Sixth Sense.
You have wait, what?
Yeah, don't tell me what happens. I don't know what happens in The Sixth Sense. I'm just
You're
playing.
such a liar, dude.
Listen, though, I will tell you, I never have seen The Sixth Sense. I do know what the twist is, but I've never seen The Sixth Sense.
That's
I keep meaning to.
You'll never have that first time of finding
yeah,
out the twist of The Sixth Sense, dude.
Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like that sucks for a lot of movies, like with like Psycho or like Alien and shit. Like, there's some shit I would love to see for the first time. Without,
dude,
like, never
Darth
knowing
Vader.
what's up.
Dude, Darth Vader. Finding out that Darth Vader is fucking Luke's father.
Yeah, right.
I would not have given a fuck.
Okay, Luke, I am your father.
All right, we're getting into Mandela effects now. Okay.
No, I am your father.
It's Luke, I am your father, and nobody will fucking tell me otherwise. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's no, I am your father. But you know something? That cocksucker has went back and changed those movies so many times. That's one of the ones I could see them being like
possible too.
No, I mean, you can't read Darth Vader's lips. I'm like, they probably did just go back and redo it. But I'm convinced that it is the no, I am your father because of how he does it and how he delivers it. Like, that still rings true to me.
What up,
Texas? You never know with him. I've only seen that scene. I've never seen.
You know what I've noticed the last couple years, dog? Like, especially with like my fucking movies that I bought on PlayStation before they did away with that shit. Like, every now and then a movie won't fucking play, right? And then the next time that I watch it, it's like there's little fucking subtle differences in it than what it was before. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, like they're chopping it up or something?
Hey guys, give me 1 second.
Like adding little shit in and taking little shit out, shit like that. You know what I mean?
I agree with Texas Bjorn. Just put on the Terrifier movies, and if you can't put them all on, watch the third one for Christmas.
Yes.
It's a Christmas movie.
I don't. Is it the heads? Is it? Yes, it is the heads, isn't it? Like right here.
Yeah, it cuts like everybody in half. They all cut in half and shit.
They were cut in half. Huh? I don't know. Wasn't it too high to get the little girl, and that's why she was the only one that didn't?
It was, but I definitely remember people like touching their organs and shit. Like, it probably cut some people's heads off too. Fuck, I was gonna say something, but I can't remember. Damn, marijuana.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hold up.
I've been smoking this fucking homegrown from the homie, dog, and it's fucking.
Hell yeah. I'm trying out this red rum, Wacko the Kid. What the fuck? Oh my god, one of my cats is playing with something very jangly. What the hell is it? Oh man, I hit such a pothole. I swear to God, I was like gonna say something about movies and I don't remember what it was. Krampus is a good Christmas flick. I agree with that. That's a good movie. Black Christmas is a fantastic horror movie. The original. Don't give me that new one. Don't even give me the 2000s one. Give me the fucking 70s one. It's the best.
Bro, you remember the fucking Jack Frost horror flick?
Yes.
That was one of my favorites growing up.
I remember being in the like movie rental place and seeing like the two different ones, because there was like the Michael Keaton one, and then there was that one, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is he scary now? Like, why is he looking like that?
I liked both of them. Like those were, Jack Frost was definitely like my go-to fucking Christmas fucking person when I was younger. You know,
Hell yeah.
It wasn't Frosty or fucking Santa Claus. I love Jack Frost, bro. I love Jack Frost. I knew something was wicked about that motherfucker, and then that movie came out and it was confirmed, and I was like, I fucking knew it. I knew you were a savage.
I just remembered it's because we were talking about The Sixth Sense. M. Night Shyamalan doesn't make good movies, and I don't care what anyone has to say. I'm gonna pull up his list right now. I'm gonna pull his resume, and I'm gonna tell you if I genuinely liked any of his shit. I won't even lie about it, because if I'm just like, oh yeah, well that was good actually, I'll tell you, and you can be like, man, you need to stand by your convictions.
What was that one about the fucking like that old ass community? You know what I'm talking about?
Village. The Village.
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan. The Village. Yeah, The Village.
All right, I'm looking, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't like not one of these fucking movies. None of them. None of them. None of the ones I've seen. And yes, you can yell at me and be like, you didn't see Sixth Sense. You didn't see fucking I've never seen The Village. All right, I ain't never seen. I feel like those are the biggest ones I would catch shit for not seeing.
Ass.
But The Fucking Happening, like, I don't need to see that. I don't need to see After Earth. I don't need to see fucking, dude, I don't need to see The Visit. I've seen Old, I've seen Devil, I've seen Lady in the Water, Last Airbender, Split, Unbreakable. Shit. All shit, in my opinion. So they need to stop letting this motherfucker make movies. I watched this video on the Trap movie that just came out that he did, and I was just like, why are they still letting this fucker make movies? Like, they're so weird, and the acting in them is weird, and I don't get it. But I mean, yeah, he's known for twist endings, but that's the problem. He's known for twist endings now, and now he has to like,
yeah,
he either has to have a twist, or he has to like twist his twist to be twisty, so that it's like, oh well, actually there wasn't a twist. It was pretty straightforward. Bet you didn't see that one coming. And it's like, man, I don't know. I don't fucking know, dog. It's not even just like the like, something about the acting in those movies is very fucking weird. Like, I don't know if it's the dialogue he has these people doing or how he's telling them to do it, but it's bizarre. And maybe that's just his style. I don't like it.
In The Village, they had good acting.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you right now, exactly what fucked that movie up was the twist.
That's what I've heard with that one.
That movie up, dude. It
yeah.
fucked that movie up. It was just like, what the fuck? What fucking why? Why?
Goddamn. Yeah, like a twist can be good. Don't get me wrong. Like we were talking. Oh, I guess we were just like, I don't know, dude. Some movies, yeah, they can do it, but it's a trick. It's a one-time trick. Maybe not. I'm high. Where the fuck did Gunner go?
I don't know, but his chair for some reason looks like one of those money briefcases that you fucking like take from the bank when you're robbing it. You know?
Give me the money. Put the money in the bank. Have I seen the original Exorcist? I love the original Exorcist with all my little heart. And I just read the book of it this year, and it was fantastic. Exorcist 3 is also a great movie. Watch those back to back. Don't watch the second one. Don't watch any of the other ones. Just watch Exorcist 1 and 3 and have a happy Halloween.
So the Pope's Exorcist?
I don't like Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe can eat my ass.
What about? So he was the one that played
Rod.
Gladiator back in the day, right?
He did play the Gladiator. Yes.
That was a good movie, dog.
It's been a long time since I've seen Gladiator. I kind of put it in the same realm as like Braveheart, kind of. Or it's like, I know I've seen it once probably, and it's like, yeah, it's like a historical fiction. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen Gladiator to give an honest, like, adult review. Oh, really quick. This cat saying, any of y'all have the Juggalo coloring books by Insane E? I do. I have one that I got from either the 2008 or 2009 gathering. Mostly colored. It's a lot of it was filled out, and I cherish it. It was a very fun coloring book. I know he's done more. I would love to pick up some of those because those are good memories, and coloring books are fun every now and then. My lady got me one that was a bunch of rappers, and I think Esham's actually in it, which is pretty fucking fresh. Like, it was like a hip hop one, and I like saw Esham in there. I was like, fuck yeah, man! They give him props to the OGs and shit, as they should. But it's cool to see Esham pop up somewhere I didn't expect. A sequel to Constantine.
Here's my thing. All right. Keanu's getting old. Okay. And you can see it in the John Wick movies and his movement and all of that shit. Like that last John Wick movie, what the fuck was that, dog?
I don't think I've seen one since the second one, but was he starting to get rickety in this one?
Oh, dude, it's horrible. Like his whole posture is fucking. It's screams, "I'm getting old." You know,
it's not like that. It's not like that video from years ago where it was him on like the shooting range, just ducking and rolling and shooting shit.
No, it's like fucking Indiana Jones.
Oh no, yeah.
It's like seeing Harrison Ford try to come back in his 70s and play fucking Indiana Jones. It's sad.
I kind of agree, Texas, that they're a bit worn out. I remember just kind of being like okay, yeah, the action's cool, but is that all I'm really like that's a one that like you got to have me on a bit more of a plot. Like, I don't fucking know. I mean, I do like that there's all these other assassins. I think that's always cool when there's like a secret society of shit like that. But I remember like halfway through the second one I was watching it and I'm like, okay, but like I know that he's gonna live. I know there's like 2 more John Wick movies, like, so I guess I'm just in it for the action. But at a certain point, it's just this kind of mind-numbingly just the shooty shit. I thought the first one was fucking great, like, but then you see it a couple times and it's like, I don't know. Candyman, that's a fantastic film. Both of them, the new one, the original and the remake. I honestly need to see 2 and 3 just to see them.
I have not watched the remake, and I have not watched the original since I was like little bitty.
The original scared the fuck out of me at an age where movies like that could still get to me and shit. I like didn't want to look into a mirror for like weeks. I've never said it.
Did you ever play Candyman? I did.
No, I remember one time I was in a lively discussion with some people about that movie, and I like looked around the movie and there were several mirrors, and I had said the word several times, and I'm like, I'm gonna stop talking about it right now, because nope, like, you know, I'll be a little superstitious about a couple things. That's one of them. I ain't never saying Candyman in the mirror 5 times.
What about the Bloody Mary thing? Do you remember the Bloody Mary thing?
And honestly, there's a mirror right there. I'm about to stop. We can stop. but yeah, no, that movie, I like that movie a lot, and I thought the remake was pretty fucking good too.
Oh shit, is that true shit? That's true shit
about the bees. Yes.
Yeah,
they paid him like, I think they paid him like $1,000. They were like, we'll give you $1,000 if you get stung, and or something like that, some amount of money. They're like, and he's like, okay, that's the deal, I'll do it, but you got to pay me every time I get fucking stung. And they gave him like at least like a 10 spot or something. It was pretty fresh. I mean, Tony Todd, he's the man. He was dope in that movie. Whoop whoop.
Whoa. What up, Chris Hall?
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. Horns up. Horns up.
Yes, sir.
Hey, last night was fun, huh? I fucking stayed up till like fucking 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just doing weird shit, you know.
I passed the fuck out, dude. I was telling my lady, I was like, all right, because they were getting sleepy, and I'm like, okay, I'll come to bed with you for a minute, but I want to watch a movie because I'm trying to hit 31. I'm not going to, I don't think, but I was like, I want to try to watch 31 horror movies this month. I passed the fuck out, and I woke up for a minute, and I was all mad. I was like, no, I need to watch movies, and then I fell right back asleep. It was early too. It wasn't even like 11 or some shit. I haven't went to bed that early in a fucking minute. Well, shit.
I could feel some shit in the air here last night. It was, but we got a really big fucking like Wiccan community, and
Oh yeah.
like, just a really big witchy community out here. Period. Pagans and shit.
Okay. Fuck yeah. Got a few of them around here in Madtown. Absolutely. Madison would be the place to have the witchy chicks.
We have the Asa True Temple right out here in the mountains.
What's that?
Viking, like Norse mythology and shit.
Oh, okay.
Odin, Thor, shit like that. There's a lot of that out here, bro. A lot of Vikings.
Yeah, no shit. We got some of that kind of, like there's like a lot of these small towns are like Norwegian and stuff, so there'll be like trolls and shit like that, and other Viking stuff here and there.
Yeah, it's like they were all Norwegian settlements out this way back whenever it first started, because it's kind of like the Baltic, you know what I mean? A little bit.
Sure. Yeah.
We got all the different types of fish and shit like that. Like it was there, you know what I mean? It's like home to them, I guess. I don't know. Fucking rain
Right.
all the time. Fucking mountains, ocean. Fucking.
I could imagine. Yeah. See,
So
Oh My Rod, ES. Definitely watch Terrifier. Yeah, we were talking about that a bit earlier. The movies. I like those movies. I think they're fresh. I'm not on the fuck Art the Clown
Ninth
bandwagon.
Circle?
Ninth Circle. I've heard of that. That's like the short movie or something where he gets. It's like an anthology or something. I've never seen it. I've only seen Terrifier 1, 2, and 3. I haven't seen the All Hallows Eve ones either. I did notice in the end of Terrifier 3, there's a lady reading a book. Without spoiling too much, there is a lady reading a book at the very end of the movie, and it's called The Ninth Circle, which I take it is a reference to that movie, that short. I took it at first because I didn't pick up on that reference first. I thought it was like a Dante's Inferno one, the Ninth Circle being where the devil is, which is probably why it's called that. But the name on the fucking book, the author's name, and I only saw the movie once, so if I'm misremembering this, but it caught my attention. I believe it said Rosemary Castevet, which is kind of a Rosemary's Baby reference because her name was Rosemary, and there's characters in the movie called the Castevets. So I took it as a reference. Respect Rosemary's Baby. Fantastic horror movie. They actually just made like a prequel to it, I think, called Apartment 7A, which I'm very excited to check out. I think it's coming to my local video rental place like next week, so I'm going to try to rent that and see how it is, because I love Rosemary's Baby. That's a great fucking film. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's the season, man. It's horror movie time, so.
Hey, what's up, babe?
What up? Oh my god. Yeah, tonight for Halloween, we've been trying to figure out what we're doing. I think we're gonna like pass out candy for people and shit. That was like last year was my first time ever like setting up a bucket for it and stuff for people. Like this is my first time being like an adult on like this end, of the trick-or-treating thing. You know, for obviously in my 20s, I wasn't going out and getting candy. Like, I'd buy a bunch of candy for myself, like a fucking, you know, degenerate. But now I'm like on the giving end, which is kind of fresh. It's kind of dope to like get a bunch of candy bars, like the big size, and just set out shit. And then when you see people took them, it's like, oh, cool, man. I hope somebody has a nice Halloween and shit. Like, that's pretty fucking fresh.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think the first time I handed out candy was with like some of the adults that I lived with as a kid, and I was like fucking 16, 17 years old. And I fucking hated it, bro. You know what I mean? I was like, man, why I gotta be too old? You know, like,
yeah, right.
I want to paint up. I want to go out.
I want to get some free candy. What are you talking about?
Dealer of children's candy. I mean, come on, dude. What up?
Yes. Oh my rod, definitely got to keep the movie rental places alive. There's the one I go to is 4-Star Video in Madison. They're a great another movie y'all should watch if you like really slow movies. Maybe this dude who didn't like Locke wouldn't like it, but In a Violent Nature. It's like a Jason slasher, but like you follow him the entire time. There's a lot of walking, a lot of fucking walking and nothing happening. Might turn some people off. I like that kind of shit. I really loved it. But the editor of that movie works at the fucking video shop in town, and I work right across the street from that place. And I like going there and renting movies, and I think that's pretty fresh. That we got somebody who's working on the shit in town, because I fucking love movies like that. But go see In a Violent Nature. That was a fucking good one too. He works at that place. I did hear, you know how there was a one Blockbuster left? Did you hear about? I heard that it's closing, sadly. Yeah, I saw some news thing saying that it's finally closing up, yo. So the last Blockbuster's fucking gonna be gone.
So we had a fucking place. It's like a fucking local southeastern Oklahoma thing, right? Back home. And I want to say it was called the Movie House. And I'm pretty sure the Movie House is still up and running, dog. And they do like fucking video game systems, like
hell yeah,
all that fucking old school fucking rental shit that you could go to a movie store and get. They have like a little chain in Oklahoma that still does that.
That's awesome. I used to love those stores, like Family Video. Whenever I used to go up and visit some of my family in Eau Claire, there was this Family Video we'd go to, and we'd rent movies and games from it all the time. And now I think it's just like a Little Caesars or something. Like it's not that anymore, obviously. But one of my family members managed to slap one of my stickers up on like they used to have like these big glass like pillars, you know, that lit up or some shit. They slapped one of my stickers somewhere on that, and I'm like, thank you, because like that Family Video meant like a lot to me. And I miss those places, man. I'm glad we got a store like that in town, because it's something like you can scroll through your fucking Netflix and whatever, but it's not the same as walking around and just like, oh, holy shit, they got this, they got that. Like, I've never heard of this. Just like pulling out random shit and renting it. I love it.
Smells, bro. The smell,
yeah, right.
Like a whole aesthetic, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, all in itself.
Absolutely. Damn. Yeah, like all that. I can almost like bring it to memory, like the old Blockbuster. Mm-hmm.
Oh
like,
man,
the way the
like
carpet,
VHS. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like brand new VHS, and crack that bad boy open on the back. Smell
those
down the
plastic
spine,
cases.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh my god. I can still remember being like real young, like maybe 5, and like going to there was a Blockbuster, and then there was like a used record store CD place right next to it when I was like real young on State Street. And me and my mom used to go there all the time. That's where I got like some of my earliest like video games they'd sell on sale and shit like that. And oh god, those were the days, man. Those were the days. I swear
remember
to God.
Back when I was a kid, we used to go to this little fucking movie store called Dowways, right? And then we would fucking drive back towards the house, and there was this fucking little pizza shop right on the corner. out in the middle of fucking nowhere, dog. And it was what the fuck was it called? The Pizza Barn or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And we would fucking stop by there and grab a pizza, fucking go home. Like we lived in this fucking trailer park called Blood's Trailer Park, right?
Oh shit.
And then after that, they thought they would fucking change the name and make it sound nicer, and they called it Blood's Paradise. So what the fuck ever, dude.
Wow. You just made it sound way more metal and like badass, honestly. It's like, this is Blood Paradise.
Yeah, man, those types of memories, like I hold those near and dear. Like both of my parents are dead, you know what I mean? So I don't get like those fucking moments that people get where they fucking have the grandkids over at their parents' house and the fucking parents like, yeah, you used to do that same shit, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I feel robbed, but fuck it, dog. Like I'm grown now, you know?
Yes, sir.
Fuck it. Is what it is.
Them Evil Dead movies.
I do wish
great.
my kids would have got to fucking meet my parents, though. Especially.
Oh, no doubt.
You know?
Yeah.
My dad.
Oh yeah, man.
Man. Like my daughter knew my dad. She's 12, so.
Yeah.
My bad, yo. I didn't mean to turn this into a.
You're good. You're good, homie.
Damn, that shit just came up, crept up on me out of nowhere, dog. It was like, yo,
you.
Fucking.
I got.
Poke your depression with the stick real quick. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. I mean, I feel you. Like the family video I used to go to, I went with my uncle all the time, and like he was like 5 years older than me, so he's kind of more like a brother in a way, you know. But like I'd spend summers up there kicking it with him. We'd be like playing games, watching movies and shit, like staying up super late doing all that. So yeah, like I spent a lot of that time going to the fucking family video with him and be like, you got to see this movie, and like he's the one who showed me Candyman and shit. And yeah, he ain't around anymore, you know, he took his life, so I have to like carry on and live for him. That's the way I see it, you know. With people I've lost, it's like, well, I got to keep going, because it's like, it's a shame he ain't here to see all these cool new movies and stuff. It's like I would have loved to kick it with him and just be like, hey, did you see the new Terrifier? What did you think? And he'd be like, man, fuck that, or you know, whatever he would say. Maybe he'd like it, maybe he wouldn't, but like I missed doing that with him. You know, he showed me a lot of movies, like Terminator movies, fucking Clockwork Orange, like shit he probably shouldn't have been showing me, but it's like, you know, your older brother style, where it's like, okay, look, this movie's fucked up, but don't worry. Like, you know, it's all cool. So yeah, man, it's like those memories I hold near and dear as well, because those are the shit that shapes us, you know. I always tell people I wouldn't be a Juggalo if it wasn't for him, and I probably wouldn't be as big of a fan of horror movies if it wasn't for him too. So, gotta keep living for the folks that ain't here, man.
100%, dog.
And that's what Halloween's about too. It's the witchy cats say. It's about what the veil is thin today to commune with the dead. So. Think about the passed on. Think about your loved ones that might not be here. Like, rest in peace, Pokey. Like, this is the kind of the day for shit like that. And yeah, what the fuck? Moon Glorious will be at Quiznos. Okay. Hell yeah. Moon Glorious.
I have overstayed 4 minutes of my hour.
I feel that. I know I have to kind of wrap up in a little bit here too. Oh, there's the Gunner Bee. I see.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I can probably kick it for a few more minutes if Gunner comes back to ride out the show, maybe smoke a little. I don't know what his plans were. I don't know if he was gonna keep going.
I gotta get ready to take the kiddos.
I gotta get going too. So.
Yep. I feel you, because yeah, my lady's gonna be getting home soon, and we gotta get ready to pass out treats and shit like that. So, but yeah, thanks for kicking it. thanks for having me on, as always. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
Come see me in Neenah, Wisconsin, Saturday for the Long Live Evil tour, and in Madison the 23rd of November for Ouija Mac. Pluggity plug, and Just for Life. Get tickets. There's still tickets. Tickety tickets. Saturday, Neenah, Long Live Evil, and NGS, and Big Sherman, RWK, and the KCG. Happy Halloween.
All right, whoop, whoop, y'all.
Whoop whoop.